SwiftUI gives us 3 different kinds of gradients to use. And, like colors, they are views in their own right, which means we can place them right into our UI. Now, gradients are made up of 3 components themselves and an array of colors to show, size and direction information, and the type of gradient you want to draw. For example, a linear gradient goes in one direction, a line, linear, so we provide it with a start and end point. We'll say there's a linear gradient with gradient, start point, end point. Our gradient will be a gradient with the colors dot white and dot black. Start point will be dot top, end point dot bottom. So draw a white to black gradient from top to bottom. Bang, done. Now this inner gradient type here can also be provided with gradient stops, which let you specify a color, but also how far along the gradient that color should take charge. For example, we could specify, I want to have a gradient where it goes from white all the way down to about 45%, it's all white, and then black from 55% until the end. So white up to 45%, black from 55% onwards. So we could say our gradient now is not just colors. We're going to say there are some stops. We'll pass in an array of stops like this. There is a gradient dot stop with a color dot white, location 0.45, so 45%. And then there's a gradient dot stop with color dot black, location 0.55, 55%. And now we get a much sharper gradient. It'll be compressed into a really small space in the center. Now I would say Swift knows we're trying to create stops here. That's the point of these things. And so there's a little shortcut. You can just call init directly from here by saying dot init and then dot init. Little shortcut just to make it easier to write. Oops, daisy. Like that. There we go. As an alternative, radial gradients create a circle shape gradient from the center. And so rather than saying there's a direction, we instead specify a start and end radius, how far from the center of the circle the color should start and stop changing. For example, we could say, let's do radial gradient with a gradient of this one. We'll say gradient, our colors will be array of dot blue and dot black. Center position will be dot center, so start from there. Start at 20, end at 200. And it'll draw it from the center, going out like that. The last gradient type is called an angular gradient, although you might have heard it referred to as a conic or conical gradient. This cycles colors around a circle rather than radiating outwards. It creates some really nice effects. For example, we could cycle through a range of colors in a single gradient. We could say there's an angular gradient, and there are a few options here. We're going to go for gradient and center, like this. Gradient here will be colors. I'll do a bunch of them. Red, yellow, green, blue. Come on, Hudson. Blue. And then purple and red again. Center will be dot center. And that kicks in, all being well. Look at that. Gorgeous sort of rainbow gradient happening for us. Now, all these things can have the stops alternative provided for us. Go this far with red, this far with yellow, and so forth. Plus, as you've seen here, they can all work as standalone views or as backgrounds to your text, for example. Just say, here's my text editor, background modifier, some angular gradient, it'll go behind the text.